Quinsigamond Community College provides affordable opportunities for higher education to the citizens of Central Massachusetts. As we begin the celebration of our 50th anniversary, we'd like to share with you two of the programs that offer students unique learning experiences that support the communities Quinsigamond serves.
Hello, I'm Gail Carberry, President of Quinsigamond Community College. This college has grown significantly since its early beginnings, from about 300 students in the early days to well over 10,000 today. Quinsigamond is excited about its 50th anniversary because we are looking back on a past that is proud, but into a future that we think is going to be even more exciting. The students voted to accept the wyvern as their mascot. The wyvern is symbolically the guardian protector of Worcester, England, and now the guardian protector of Worcester, Massachusetts, and the surrounding communities. We think it's symbolic because Quinsigamond Community College is the campus that is producing so many individuals who become the guardian protectors of our children, our elderly, our infirm. We produce the police, we produce the EMTs, we produce the nurses, we produce the early educators. We produce those who come out into the community and help our businesses to steam along, the accountants, the technicians, people who make Central Massachusetts run. We believe that educational attainment for so many of our citizens is what we should be about. We believe that creating the best quality workforce in the world is what we should be about. We believe that creating pathways to prosperity from high school right on through to graduate degree attainment is what we should be about. We believe that community service is important, not only to our communities, but to our students who learn about being future leaders through that process. We believe that we can do better every single day and encourage our students to do the same.
I'm Marilyn Kalal. I am a dental hygiene professor at Quinsigamond Community College. I have been with this program since I think it's about 21 years. I've been clinical coordinator, managing the clinical education of our dental hygiene students. Our program involves education for dental hygiene students, and of course they have to have clinical training. So we have a very beautiful 20-chair, state-of-the-art dental hygiene clinic here at Quinsigamond, and our students for 2 years have clinical training under the auspices of dental hygiene clinical faculty, and they treat patients from the community. Some of the services that we do offer are comprehensive dental hygiene treatment, which means you will have a complete head and neck examination. Then we go intraorally and check for anything that looks suspicious, could be a cancerous lesion. We do a complete dental examination of your teeth, checking them over thoroughly. Any x-rays or radiographs, you would be able to have those done here at the clinic also. We do a full series of radiographs, which in the community probably might cost you over $100. And here in the clinic, you can have those radiographs done as part of your dental hygiene treatment. We would be doing the bite wing x-rays, the ones that would check your back teeth, and we do those about yearly. And again, that would be a great savings for somebody to come in. We also do a complete medical history review, making certain that there aren't any complications or medications that you might be taking that could have any effect on your dental hygiene treatment. We would consult with your medical provider in case there was any question about any of that at all. We also do a complete examination for periodontal treatment here in the clinic. By that we mean we check all the gum tissue. We make sure that you don't have any deep gum pockets. And from that, we will be able to develop a dental hygiene treatment plan. Usually all of that takes the first visit. Probably on your second visit, you would come in after your treatment plan has been developed. We would go into dental hygiene instruction for you, your toothbrushing, your flossing, how to care for your mouth, and the dental hygiene treatment would proceed. Dental hygiene treatment to you means the scaling and the polishing of your teeth. But depending upon your needs, it may take a couple of visits for you to complete your treatment with us. You sitting as a patient for our students helps them in their practical experience and their requirements that are needed in order to sit for their dental hygiene examinations to become a licensed dental hygiene professional. Your service to us is very, very important, and we in return are very pleased to offer a service to the community for our comprehensive dental hygiene treatment. And we wish to thank you very much for being a patient in our clinic, and we hope to see you. Telephone number, you can make a phone call, 508-854-4306. We'll make an appointment for you and send you a patient welcome packet that would include your medical history, a little bit about your rights and responsibilities as a patient, and a parking pass, and some other information, a little map that may help you getting to our clinic up on West Boylston Street at Quinsigamond Community College.
The clinic here at Quinsigamond Community College it's a huge asset to this community. We see such a good variety of patients. We see special needs, elderly. We see a great amount of children in the Worcester Public School system. We place sealants. We evaluate, do oral cancer screenings, and this is all something that these people truly do need. It's an access to care problem, and so we can provide that for people at a much greater price, and it's only $25 for a complete screening, which includes x-rays, and that it is phenomenal. The reason I chose Quinsigamond Community College is because, well, first off, the value, the price of a community college versus a four-year school is significantly different. And with a career such as dental hygiene, you're ultimately going to be given the same position as, say, a student that did go to a college that was a four-year and had that bigger price tag. So that was my main appeal. I absolutely feel like Quinsigamond has lived up to every expectation I've had. The faculty is extremely diverse. They all have generous backgrounds in dentistry and dental hygiene, and they each bring something different for us to learn, and it's good to have that variety of expertise. This clinic's prepared me very well for either going out and getting a position as a dental hygienist or continuing my education. They've given us the background, the clinical skills I can use to learn from. I mean, once I graduate here, I'll really be at the beginning of my career path as a hygienist. And this college has really given me a very strong foundation, and I think I can either go into a position in an office, or I may even go back and continue my education, and whatever choice I make, it will be because of Quinsig. When we work in the clinic, I feel it's actually probably a better experience than having an internship in an office, because we see such a wide variety of patients. We're not seeing patients who are well cared for and who are coming to the dentist every 6 months. We see it all. Working in this community clinic, we get to see some really, really interesting cases that you may not see in that type of office setting. I would absolutely recommend to anybody that's in the community to come in and give our clinic a try. Anybody that's thinking about a career in dental hygiene, I think community college is the way to go for this type of degree, and you learn a lot. So what I would advise is that anybody who is interested in a career in dental hygiene, I would absolutely recommend a community college like Quinsigamond Community College. I feel that they've gone above and beyond to adequately prepare me for my career.
My name is Tricia Dralis. I'm a graduate of Quinsigamond Community College Dental Hygiene Program. I currently work at a periodontal office in Worcester, Massachusetts, where I've been since graduation in 2006. I actually met Dr. Haddad, which is my employer now, at Quinsigamond Community College when I was a first-year dental hygiene student. He came to give a lecture, and when he was done, I approached him and introduced myself. I was an adult learner, coming back from not being in college for many years. And Quinsigamond Community College allowed me to take a lot of courses in the evenings while I was working full-time. The training allowed me to get hands-on training, having the clinic right at the college and seeing patients throughout the community. The teachers at Quinsigamond Community College were great. They were all post-hygiene professionals themselves. With the small class size and the availability of the instructors, you were able to get really good advisors that really helped you prepare for your career in dental hygiene.
Hi, I'm Pat Hutchinson. I'm the program coordinator for the Quinsigamond Community College Hospitality and Recreation Management program. So when we started, it was hotel and restaurant management. We're going through a name change right now of hospitality and recreation management, which really better reflects that this industry has gone from hotels and restaurants to almost all things recreational. Obviously, on everybody's mind right now, that would include casino gaming. But there's also spas, resorts, most anything a person does with their leisure time. The industry nibbles a little bit at arts and leisure, nibbles a little bit at museums and amusement parks, and so there's really just a wide variety of things. I think the other transformation has come from the economy. We've needed to change where students find work in segments based on how the economy is doing. So for example, right now, when the economy is still a little bit on a downturn, event planning for nonprofits, fundraising events, things like that have taken off. And some of the big glamorous weddings have scaled back to something a little bit more simplistic. So what the program has been able to do is to really embrace service and experiential learning and student-centered learning. And we were able to come over to the Worcester Senior Center when it was being built in 12 years ago and utilize their kitchen for our laboratory. Probably more importantly, we were able to conduct a real-time authentic business. And so students are in fact engaging with customers and planning menus for food that will be eaten and paid for. And they're really able to leave, I think, with a portfolio and a lot of confidence. The other advantage is that they're able to tie in their coursework to other courses, so they can write about what they're doing, they can calculate mathematically what they're doing, they can use quantitative reasoning, and they're really able to go after some of the standards that the school has and find meaning in some of those other academic areas that might have been more difficult for them without applying it to something that they're naturally good at. Generally, it lets us work with student strengths to get through the academic components that are required to get a degree.
Hi, my name is Matthew Sullivan. I'm the chef at Bobby M's Diner for Quinsigamond Community College. And I started off as a student in 2004, 2006, working on becoming a chef. I attended Quinsigamond's program and transferred to the Culinary Institute of America, where I received a bachelor's degree in culinary arts management, thanks to what I learned in my experiences here at Quinsig. Recently, I've attained the position of diner chef for Quinsigamond Community College. Bobby M's Diner is a student-run diner. The students work from the front of the house and the back of the house to collaborate together. Most of our customers on a regular basis are the seniors here in Worcester at the Worcester Senior Center. We work with them to create a dining experience. We have a breakfast and lunch menu. We do coffee, breakfast sandwiches, eggs, lunch, hot dogs, hamburgers, chips. We run specials regularly to entice people to come back more than once. We have clam chowder almost every Thursday and Friday for our soup, and the rest of the week our soups change based upon what students bring in and what they feel would be something they'd like to try.
Food is social, and whenever you can introduce food, you get a bit of socialization going on that would be absent without it. The seniors spend more time here when there is a chance to share meals with one another. There's opportunities for us, again, to do some other kinds of event planning where the food is involved, but there's also appreciation or recognition or programming that's different from that, and we can help to market that and put that together. There's the intergenerational things taking place. And our program has programs for students who have not yet finished high school. We do an outreach program for youth at risk. We're working on an outreach program now for developmentally disabled adults. The advantage of such a broad industry is that we can bring lots of individuals in and allow the college students to have the opportunity to work with people who are not only college students, but might be their future employees, might be their prep cook, or someone else that is going to happen in that, be working in that industry with them. It has an affect component. People learn better when they're committed and engaged, and there's that emotional tie happening for them as well. So this is a class project for one class, and as many of our curriculum opportunities happen, another class is doing the cooking for it. So the basic foods class is doing the cooking, the intro class is doing the waitering, and the dining room and banquet management class is doing the etiquette dinner itself. This came about out of pure frustration as a teacher. We're a very informal society, and yet when we come to having a special event, we think that the person on the other end of the contract, i.e. the wedding planner, knows where everybody should be seated, knows where all the silverware is. And I was having such a difficult time convincing this informal group of students that they really needed to be experts in this almost seemingly lost art of etiquette that only raises its head when we're dealing with dignitaries or formal social events. And so what we came up with was an etiquette dinner. And so this evening, each of the students will be situated at a table, and they will have 7 invited guests who will follow their leads on all of the dining protocol and the business networking. And therefore I know that the students will know it, and hopefully some of the students, we've invited people from our Section 30, which is our unemployment program that provides education for people in unemployment. Many of them are coming. We've invited our basketball team. So we'll have students here learning from the hospitality students a little bit of protocol so that when opportunities are presented to them in the future, they will be able to take advantage of it by knowing how to behave properly with that group. So that's what's happening this evening. And we've got lamb and chicken on the dinner menu, kebabs, so you have to figure out how to pull it off a skewer, and chops, so you have to figure out whether or not you can eat it off the bone. So they've designed a pretty interesting dinner tonight.
So I'm Adam Pasenka. I've been at Quinsig for 2 years now. I'm in the hospitality and food service program. I'm in the culinary track right now. And I've been doing culinary my whole life. I've always enjoyed it, but Quinsig has brought a whole other aspect to my love for cooking that I wasn't able to find at my tech school or even at other jobs in the surrounding areas. I mean, the instructors that we have here and the people that I work with and the friends that I've made over the past 2 years are people that I'm going to keep close to the heart forever. They're the greatest friends I've ever met. I have a job up at the athletic center, and I work for Bobby M's too, and everywhere I go, it's just great people. It's fun, it's changed a lot within me, and I'm very happy here.
I'm Chad Schonbeck. I've started the hospitality management program about 2 semesters ago. The instructors here, they don't only teach about the book, but about the real world stuff as well.
Yeah, they train us for those scenarios really well too, because just the way well, Pat especially, I mean, she knows how to teach. That's a teacher that knows her stuff. And same with Mrs. King and all the other professors we have in the hospitality program. I mean, they go the extra mile for us, you know. They'll talk to us, they'll listen to us if we have a problem. You know, I'm really struggling with this, you know, they won't be afraid to sit down and help you. Events going on constantly, and each event teaches us a different thing. You know, we have buffet styles, we have a plated dinner tonight, which is for only 40 people, but we did one last year that was for about 120 people, and it went as smooth as it could go. I mean, the teachers, there's 2 or 3 of them down there, and they just know how to control the group. They know how to push what people are good at versus what people aren't too good at. So, yeah, it's great. I mean, I love it. It's someplace I'd like to be for a long time, but, you know, semesters are ending. I'm graduating soon, so it's kind of too bad that I have to leave. I like both sides of the hospitality and the food service, but I think, well, I know that I'm going to be in the hospitality side because the teachers have shown me, you're good at this, you know. Coming to Quinsig, I'm keeping about a 3.6 GPA, which is really impressive. My family's really proud of me, and, you know, I'm really well off now, and I think I'm really trained for the real world and getting a job in it. I found what I like to do, and Quinsigamond has helped me find what I like to do, and they've helped me expand on it and reach incredible feats that I never thought I'd get to in life.
Hi, my name is Maggie Kane, and I'm a student here at Quinsigamond Community College. This is my 2nd year. I am in the Hotel Restaurant Management program. I will be graduating in May. I currently am working in the hotel restaurant management field. This program has taught me a lot of things that I didn't know that went on in the restaurant business. I've learned cost accounting. I've learned how to be in the kitchen, how to cook food, how to prepare for events. I've worked with a lot of students, and I think working with them has helped me understand today's generation a lot more. And I really like going here. Tonight we have an event for about 40 to 50 people. This event is put on by the Dining Room Banquet Management section, and it's going to include 2 other classes. One will be preparing the food, which is the foods class, and the other one will be serving the food. We'll be putting that event on, and that will go on from 4 to 7. And during that event, we'll have different aspects of the program where people will be learning about etiquette and how to have better manners when they're eating. Not putting your elbows on the table, using your cell phone, or playing with your hair. How to pass food, how to eat the food, and how to do some networking, so that some of the students that are coming will learn how to be interviewed and how to go out on business lunches and dinners and be able to act without embarrassing themselves.
We have a number of guests from the Board of Trustees, from our administration, and best of all, students. So I just wanted to welcome all of you. And I have just a little bit of background I'd like to give you before I turn everything else over to the students. Our program operates on a pedagogy of student-centered learning, and what you see this evening is the result of the intro class, Intro to Hospitality, and they'll be serving you your food this evening. The basic foods class has prepared all of the food this evening, and the dining room and banquet class are your hosts through your etiquette. And I have to tell you that this project started 8 years ago because the dining room banquet management class had to be experts. Somehow they thought they were going to run big events and weddings and not quite know which side the forks went on the table. And every test I gave, F after F after F. So finally I said, you know what? If you have to teach somebody, maybe you'll learn this. And so that's what this is. The dining room and banquet management class has done probably 9 or 10 other events this semester. So this is one that they've done as a complete class and have complete ownership of. So I spent the calmest day I've had all semester today kind of kicking back. So this is one of my favorite events. Let's see, what else do I want to make sure that you know? I guess that's it.
These are the kinds of partnerships that we think make a community great. A partnership with Quinsigamond Community College is something that we think enables individuals to grow, to learn, to be more productive, and advance the quality of life in Central Massachusetts.